So we'll be looking at nulls in this video and what nulls represent and how we actually use nulls, right? Null kind of represent missing data or unknown data. Null statement is null or is not. So basically we can actually use null to kind of check if there's a null in our data set or there's no null in our data set, basically. So basically we can say that we want to look at where we want to select a particular columns from a particular table and want to look at where a table is actually null or a table is not null. So the way I can actually do that is if I go into my Azure Data Studio right now, and I'm just going to look at the problem solving for null. So here, I'm just going to say null here. So I'm looking at null here. So, and then the first problem solving I'm going to do is I want to find a listing that does not have a license, right? I want to find a listing that does not have a license. That's problem solving one for this one. So I want to find a listing that does not have a license, right? Because when I do select star from Airbnb listing, right? And then I run this query right now. We have a column called license. So if I scroll to the right, you will see that we have a column here called license here, right? We have a column called license here. So if a particular listing does not have a license, then that means that particular columns will be null or it will be empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say where, right? Where license is null, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Where license is null. So if I run this right now, you will see that this is all the places, all the listing that does not have any license, and they actually operating. They don't have any license because their license now is kind of null. It's kind of null. So that's another kind of problem. So you can kind of check which of them has nulls or which of them doesn't have nulls. It's just a way of you checking empty or incomplete data. Okay, so this is the problem we're trying to solve, and this is how your solution should looks like when you are done. So let's look at one more scenario in null, right? What if I want to say I want to identify the reviewer who did not leave any comment? So is there any reviewer that does not leave any comment, right? So you know it happens. People just review and they don't give comments. So let's say, for example, I'm going to put another problem solving here for null. And here I'm just checking reviewers that doesn't have any comments. So that's the issue I'm trying to check here now. So reviewer that does not give any comments. So I can either say select. So I can either do star or let's just do reviewer name. So and their comments. So that we are not bringing a lot of tables. So reviewer underscore name, and then from which table? From Airbnb review underscore reviews. Okay, let me also add the reviewer's comment as well. So comment. And then here, I'm going to put a condition that said where comments is not null. Where comment is not null. So if I run this right now, you will see that these are all the reviewers that actually give a comment. So this is all of them that actually give a comment. This is all of them that actually give a comment. But if I want to check those one that doesn't give a comment, then the reverse is the case. Then I'm just going to come to my query and say is null. So if I run this right now, then I will see all the reviewers that doesn't give a comment. So basically in this my entire table, everybody give a comment. So you can see that it's not returning anything now. The table is empty. So which means that all reviewers are forced to kind of produce a comment. So if there's no comment, then you're definitely going to see anything in the table. I mean, you actually use it when querying your data with SQL.